Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise. I'm Lamar Haven. Welcome back to Bastion. So we're gonna be going to Camp Dauncey first.
Over there's Camp Dauncey, where the brushers steel themselves for secret missions.
The most secret of missions. The brusher's pike is excellent reach and can be thrown on the off chance reach is
To
insufficient.
prepare for the wilds, Ceylandia's brushers practice at Camp Dauncey. Had to navigate a maze of pincushions with nothing but a pike.
I like that. Dauncey. Activate all 6 switches quickly.
It's a dangerous test for a dangerous job.
Just realized that I couldn't roll. Alright, so in case you couldn't notice, this is all about hitting these in the right order.
Health tonics were off limits at Camp Dauncey. They said they made you weak.
And destroying just the right number of these little annoyances. And knowing where all the switches are. So, if you can figure all that out, then congratulations, you'll have beaten Camp Dauncey. Can't figure all that out, then you might be like me. Alright, I think this is good here. Be careful because they don't start shooting until they're close enough to you.
The rules said he couldn't use any fancy footwork, just your brains and your pike.
Alright, let's try this again. You can, however, take damage to get by if you must. But if you goofed up like I did in the beginning, that wouldn't be an option.
Just getting through the course in one piece was an accomplishment.
Only 3rd prize. So obviously, since I didn't know where the heck I was going the entire time, yeah. Oh, I was 1 second away from getting 2nd prize. Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna give that another couple tries, so I'll be back if I manage to get 2nd or 1st prize.
The brushers were Ceylandia's field agents, and their training was harsh.
Brutal's more like. Under 60 seconds is the best prize. I would need some help to be able to figure out exactly what you need to do to be able to get under 60 seconds, I'm afraid.
You can see why the brushers prize those pikes of theirs.
Yes, you certainly could.
They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't.
Apologies for that. This is the way the save system in this game works. Sometimes I end up forgetting what to do in between episodes to catch up with folks. 475, so we don't have enough shards. That's fine. We'll move on. To Point Lemaine?
Point Lemaine's Grand Rail once brought the riches of the wild right to our doorstep.
The Ura lived underground for centuries in a vast subterranean network.
Know how Ceylandia became the richest city in the world? 2 words. Point Lemaine. If the wilds could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here. But now, the greatest outpost past the city line is nothing but a freak show.
Seems whenever I put my shield up, they decide to stop moving. Owie! Jerks! All of you!
The Army's triggers once had the place on lockdown.
Go away! I hate those birds so much. An Army carbine.
Kid might as well pick up where they left off.
Oh,
Blam!
right.
Just like my fighting days. Gun like that can even put the wilds in check.
I remember what my favorite weapon of the game was. Oh, stupid bird. Really dislike you guys. Yep, you hit the right moment, you get a power shot out of this too.
Better days for sure, but it ain't done.
This kind of distance, when the game actually gives you the chance to use it, is something else.
Whole place shudders in a fit.
Oh!
The grand rail of Point Lemaine. Not only is it still there, it still works.
It also happens to be an
no
auto-scrolling stage.
Hides and alloys and spices, but it can give the kid a lift. Just as long as he can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks.
And they really want you to use this new carbine, because they're going to be putting enemies just out of reach for almost everything else. Go away, you. However, still can throw.
The grand rail's all grown over with things the Calamity chewed up and spat out. Things eager to take back their turf.
Open back up, come on. See, the trick here is to kill things as fast as possible so that by the time they're out of your range, they're no longer a threat.
Kid don't let so much as one of those things slip by.
Not even one.
Lunkheads settled in like they own the place.
Got it. Alright. Maybe he wants me to go this way. Yep, further up the tracks. Oh. What do you think you're doing?
Takes fancy footwork on the rail, what with wallflowers coughing fungus everywhere.
Enough with the fungus!
Only one way to cure a cough like that.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna leave you alone. Ow. Wasn't my smartest idea.
Not much wiggle room up there near the rail.
Ah!
Zealandia lost many good men on the rail.
Haven't lost this one just yet. Well, that was interesting. I think I just made the bird counterattack the plant. Thank you, crits.
Place used to be closed off, but now it's split open like a rotten pineapple.
Oh, come
Of course,
on.
the Grand Rail seen much more fighting in bygone times. Near on 50 years ago, first shots fired in the Ura-Celandian War.
There, okay. Arsenal. Let's go ahead and pick up one of our non-weapon specific skills, shall we? I think Sneaky Decoy will work. Oh, stop it. Stupid bombs. Keep forgetting they
It was
exist.
right here that Zulf's Ura forefathers decided to mix it up.
Keep forgetting they exist, and I also keep forgetting that it's my fault they exist. Oopsies. Downside, you can't fire quickly with this thing. I'm using it for now, just because it is the mission you get it in, so I want to show it off. But chances are I'm probably not going to stick with it.
Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That was bad.
Looks like Ruks is admitting to some of the darker history between Zealandia and the Ura. Reminds me of westward expansion back in the United States
The
history.
rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs. Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store for him, though. All the rotten wood there on the rails turning into swampweed central.
Oh dear. String what I can, but gotta keep my distance.
Ever tried dancing side to side while holding your breath? While shooting a genuine registered army carbine? While choking on swampweed? While peckers trying to prick you in the eye? Well, let me tell you, it ain't fun.
I don't know. I'm having a blast. I'm just sucking at it. Go away! And yes, the reason why I keep calling them birds is because I refuse to call them peckers. An upgrade material for the Army Carbine. A clockwork organizer, one to use for work and recreation. These springs and sprockets can be put to better use. Gotcha. Oh, this is bad.
But then, at last, it's the end of the line. He'll be picking swampweed out of those boots for days. Turns out he's got company up at the rail station, waiting for him.
All sorts of company. Didn't even bother to call first.
Not just another wallflower or pincushion, mind you. At first, he thinks it's Zulf. Turns out he's wrong.
Survivor.
This is for you, says the man. Then wham. When the kid comes to, the man's long gone, but something else is there.
Sealed note, a memento, a letter addressed to Zia. It appears to be written by Zulf, who must have found another Ura survivor to deliver the message. Maybe Zulf taught Zia enough of their native language to be able to read this.
The only words kid recognizes on that parchment are for Zia. Well, what's a kid to do? He took the shard, he took the hit, and he took that note.
The Ura once used mighty battering rams to attempt to smash the rippling walls.
That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it?
Ceramic stockpot. Ask Zia about her ceramic stockpot. What did you do for food when you were living on Prosper Bluff?
Finding gourmet ingredients ain't easy these days, but we'll take what we can get.
Sealed note. Ask Zia about the note left by the Ura messenger at Point Lemaine. Can you read this? It's addressed to you.
The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the calamity and our people. I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Zulf.
Sincerely rarely sounds sincere. Especially when it's coming from someone like Zulf. Alright, Ruks. Ask about the note that left by the Ura messenger at Point Lemaine. It's meant for Zia. Isn't this Zulf's handwriting?
Zulf's messenger was one of his people. Wonder just how many of them survived. And what exactly Zulf told him.
At least there are other survivors. We should be happy about
It ain't
that.
too late to unlock the potential of this place.
Alright, so what do we want?
Seems the gods recommended this place to all their friends.
We now have access to 2 more gods. Garmuth, god of purpose and folly. Foes shall deflect attacks on a whim. Despite his lack of senses, the crippled Duke gives counsel to the humbled and wise. It'll give us a lot more experience in shards, but it's also kind of dangerous. Missia, goddess of loss and longing. Foes shall regenerate from many injury. The Lorn Mother gave away her heart and bears the star of Celandia in its stead.
Messia,
Actually,
Garmouth.
yeah, that gives us 10, whereas most of them give 5. So that's our idol.
Kid arrives just in time to sample Zia's famous cooking.
And this will give us access to more memories, which we'll take care of next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you folks next time.